Congratulations, you're booked for the webinar. Welcome on the behalf of the Belief Club. We are excited for the growth you will experience in your marriage once you apply the information we will be sharing with you. The program is specifically designed to drastically help put an end to being unhappy, dissatisfied, and disconnected in your marriage. It's designed for people who've tried communication, date nights, vacations, and even therapy and still haven't been able to be happy, passionate, excited, and feel loved in their marriage. The truth is, you have just made a great investment in your marriage. We are excited as well as committed to your marital success. This is why we strongly ask you to commit to all the information we will be sharing with you for the best result. It doesn't happen without your work and commitment to T. Your marriage is one of your greatest and most expensive investments of your time, energy, identity, future, and money. It would be extremely beneficial to increase the value of your marriage because it will also increase the value of you and your life. With more and more people not getting married and others ultimately getting a divorce, societal popularity is against marriage, not for it. The more support and knowledge you can get to sustain your marriage in our society, the better your marriage will be overall. Experts predict that 50% of all marriages existing today will ultimately end in divorce. Subsequent second marriages have an even higher divorce rate. 60% of second marriages end in divorce, and 73% of all third marriages end in divorce. Let's look at millennial marriages. Millennial marriages have unique struggles in comparison to previous generations. Here are 6 major struggles millennial marriages wrestle with. 1. Jealousy over an action taken on social media. Social media actions can possibly have large consequences in relationships. Discovering that your partner has liked a bikini or shirtless photo can be disturbing and it can lead to fights. In such a scenario, you must always remember that jealousy serves no productive purpose. And, it is important not to read too much into your spouse's actions when it comes to social media. It is also important to make sure your spouse is the one getting your attention, compliments, and eyes. 2. Phubbing can cause fights between couples. Phubbing is basically when a person ignores their spouse by constantly being on their phones. Believe it or not, some people tend to look at their phones more than their spouse naturally. This can make your spouse feel left out or ignored. To avoid this, make a no-phone rule for dates. 3. Depression and stress. Several reports have suggested that millennials tend to be more anxious and depressed and that they struggle with more mental health problems than previous generations, which is partly due to fast-paced life powered by technology. A stressed or depressed spouse can affect a relationship. The best way to deal with this is to focus on your spouse's mental health and try out meditation or other remedies to deal with it, together. 4. Distractions everywhere. In the digital age, a person is surrounded by distractions all the time. Constant notifications, social media interactions, an array of gaming options, and so much more to keep us distracted. Modern life is just so busy and full of distractions. This means that a person has less time to give time and effort to a relationship, which is a necessity. One way to deal with this is to plan things together and do things that you both like to do together. A goal without a plan is just a wish. 5. Commitment issues. Millennials have more problems committing and trusting than previous generations, as there are so many choices and a fake sense of perfection caused by our social media world. For this, one must change the way they perceive things and work on a bond that is beyond physicality and appearance. 6. Difference in goals. There are so many opportunities out there and people can have different goals. To solve this issue, couples must try their best to find mutual ground and try not to make giving up on marriage an early option. Despite all the potential struggle, you need not to worry because you are equipped for success. With the application of the transformation information, your marriage will have much better days ahead. With the ebooks information you have just received as a bonus for today's webinar purchase, you will significantly increase the quality of your marriage. Not only that, but also the quality of your family life as well. The icing on the cake is with the webinar information. You will receive the guidance you need to redirect, handle and maintain your marriage, as well as navigate any issues or disagreements that might come up. You're in good hands and you are heading in the right direction. Congratulations, you're booked for the webinar. Welcome on the behalf of the Belief Club.